Hey YouTube. Yeah, no, I've been on here in a while. It's been a very long time actually. Um yeah, I've been doing I actually been doing a lot of stuff with schoolwork and everything, so that's why you haven't really seen me on YouTube much. And you see I'm looking rough right now, so need to get me a decent haircut too. So next time I hop on here I'll have a better haircut. But this one particular issue was bothering me, and I kind of wanted to address it. The more I thought about it today, and the more I watched stuff on it, I was just a little disgusted. Um, it's been on my mind for the past couple. I'd say for the past was yesterday since it happened. Um, so as you probably know or you've seen it already, I just happened to be. Well, I'll give you a little backstory, I guess. I just happened to be doing my homework the other day, um, and I just happened to look down at my phone with my notifications. And I watch The Breakfast Club a lot. I'm actually subscribed to The Breakfast Club. Shout out to The Breakfast Club. Showman God, Angela Yee, all you guys. Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all bring some of the best content. And you guys know, I think one of the most entertaining segments on the show is Donkey of the Day. Love the Donkey of the Day segments. Watch them all the time. And there was one in particular, and it happened to be the happened to say, "Oh, baby, hey, it's my granddaughter." Yeah, you guys, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to. I got a grandbaby now, so I gotta uh, uh, pay good attention to her too, so she doesn't get anything. All right, sit down, baby. Sit down. Now you're trying to explore. So basically, what happened was, here, baby, here, play with this. Play with this. So basically, what happened was on the Breakfast Club. Well, I didn't watch the interview. I didn't actually watch the segment. I think I just skipped out and I just went straight to the video. But it said Laura Ingraham laughs at Nipsey Hussle's funeral. That was that's what the headline was for the episode. So rather than watch the Donkey of the Day episode, I'll still watch it. But I went in and actually watched the video myself, and I was virtually disgusted at anything at what I've witnessed. I was utterly disgusted. Um, basically, so Laura Ingraham from Fox, and I don't know if you guys know me, but I'm sorry, I'm going to be doing stuff here in the background. But, baby. But so basically, what happened was Laura Ingraham was supposed to be covering Nipsey Hussle's funeral. This man ain't even buried yet. Um, and she basically just sits there and just starts laughing at the song. And even if she was just laughing, I've seen people in the comments going, well, she's just laughing at the song. It's the fact that it's blatantly disrespectful. It's disgusting, which I don't expect anything less from Fox News. Um, Fox News has done some disgusting, vile things in the past to where I've just like despised them more and more. Um, and I've learned not to let it ruin my day. I wake up in the morning, I have my cup of coffee, and I start my day. So basically, so she starts laughing. Not only does she start laughing, she's playing the wrong damn video. So she basically instead of playing a Nipsey Hussle song, one where he's uplifting his black community, mind you. I mean, it's not like the man when he was alive, he wasn't doing things for his black community. And I'll say rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle, amazing man. Rest in peace to that man. Um, only wish and pray good peace and state of mind for Laura London and all that man's family, all their families, their families' families. It, well respected brother in the community. Come on, baby. Come on now. I tried to keep you occupied. Here. Oh yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. So, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, granddaughter. Man, she's getting into stuff. So basically, where you just find this stuff today, huh? You finding everything. So basically, what happened was, so she, like I said, so she gets on there. She's so disrespectful. Like she's so like blatant with her disrespect that she doesn't even play. She plays a song featuring Nipsey Hustle. It's a YG song that came out like 3 years ago, and it's she doesn't play anything to where he's uplifting his community or nothing like that. No, it's the F Donald Trump song. That's what she finds out of all the no, and it was just like very obvious to me when I saw that. Like it was too obvious. Like I was like, how can you make this any more obvious that you, Laura Ingraham, yeah, Laura Ingraham, if you happen to run across this video, everybody over at Fox, y'all are terrible people. You awful people. You deserve to lose your jobs for that segment alone. Like you deserve to lose your jobs, and I hope you do. I hope somebody sees to that. I hope somebody sees this video. If this counts as a vote or something like that for you to lose your job, then please make this a vote to having you lose your job. You deserve to lose your jobs. Just saying. So I just like this shit is like it's terrible. Like it is utterly disgusting, and it's not even just the fact that yeah, Nipsey Hussle was a young black man. He was an entrepreneur. He was a self-made millionaire. He was going around helping his communities. He started a STEM company. He was trying to show young black men how to become entrepreneurs themselves. He was talking about investing them in stock markets, how to invest in the stock market, everything. And then like Fox, this multi-billion-dollar company, comes in full of white people. I'm just gonna come out and say it, full of racist ass white people who just come in here and they wanna shit all over a man's legacy. They didn't say not one positive thing about that brother on that entire segment. They're just sitting there just laughing. I'm talking about, oh, well, yeah, his song. We know how he feels about Trump and unemployment rates and all that stuff and blah blah blah. While they're living in their luxurious white privileged world with their heads shoved so far up their asses that they can't even see the rest of the world for what it is. Like it's awful. It's disgusting. And and I'm not even talking about the fact that it's a. I know I'm getting mad. I'm getting worked up, but um. I told you this is gonna be a rant. This is gonna be a rant. So strap in, pop your beer open, get your popcorn ready. I'm telling you, like it's gonna be a segment. But I feel like, yeah, man, this is off. It's fucking awful, man. And I know I'm gonna cuss on here, YouTube. I'm sorry, but this is fucking awful. Like you said it so. Uh, like I just don't understand it, man. Like how could you just beat up a man's legacy? And I'm gonna drag Kodak Black into this too because this is fucking terrible. Like you're gonna sit up here and drag this dude who died into his legacy. Now I'm not gonna put him on the same pedestal for lack of better wording, I guess. I'm not gonna put Kodak Black on the same hot seat as Fox because that's a different reserve hot seat. So that's as far as you two have in common. Fuck you both for disrespecting a dead man. I just want to say that that's how I've been feeling about this for about the past couple weeks. Yeah, fuck both of you. Like seriously, you're both terrible human beings in that aspect, and you need to go back and you need to get yourselves re-examined because that's awful. Like that is fucking awful. And then again in Kodak Black, I know you've said a lot of dumb things in the past, man, but then you're gonna come out and you're gonna give that half-ass, weak-ass apology, man. Come on, like knock that off, man. Seriously, as you see now, as of what happened, there's bigger things at stake. Like so. That's enough on Kodak Black. So back to Fox. So basically, what happened with Fox? I just like this is terrible, man, because this lets you know this is a racist network. The Republican Trump supporters who don't give a damn about any don't clearly with this segment right here. This told me how much regard they have for how much little regard they have for human life, because the whole agenda behind this thing was to paint this guy as just some some gangster black dude uh who uh who hates Donald Trump. And and I'm pretty sure like a good majority of Fox News viewers, a huge majority of them are Trump supporters or racists. I'm not saying they all are. I'm just saying like to follow that agenda and then to come out and and to have them cater to you guys, because this is awful. Like this is really serious. Like um I almost feel inclined to like to get out there and do something about this, because this is terrible, man. Like this is really bad. This is serious. This has been going on for a while. Um, I just don't think it has ever been this blatant. We had a guy. I mean, because had this been anybody else, they would have gotten fired. Any other news broadcaster out there who would have did this, they would have gotten fired. But since this is Fox, it's cool. You know, like no, the narrative should never change. We had a guy, and what I mean by that is there was a news broadcaster, I believe, at the beginning of this year, who got fired from his job just because he said Martin Luther King Drive versus saying Martin Luther King Drive, because the lady was looking for directions. He actually said Martin Luther King Drive, and he got fired because it wasn't Fox. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't like, and I don't even think that guy was even being. I don't. I think he just accidentally said that. I think that was an accident. Who knows? People probably argue with me in the comments about that, but it's to neither who or there. The point is that Fox came out. They made this crappy segment about Nipsey Hustle. Didn't even respect the man, even in death. The man just died, like literally 2 weeks ago. The man died. He just died, and they're supposed to be covering his funeral, and they just made it a comedy night at the Apollo. Like that's awful, man. Like seriously, like this is not funny. Like a human being really just. I don't even look at it as just like a black dude, a black man who got killed, out in the hood or whatever. Like this is serious. Like a human being lost their lives. A human being, and like they're just laughing about it. You know what I'm saying? A human being who did a lot of positive things for his community, whether they want to paint the narrative or not. So I mean that's awful, man. Like this is fucking awful. Like I'm like getting like heated just thinking about this shit. Like it's bad. That is terrible. And seriously, like, and all you freaking mutts and dogs out there at fucking Fox. I said freaking fuck, man. But all you fucking mutts and everything who saying your leashes over there at Fox, you're like somebody needs to train y'all better, seriously, because that was some ignorant ass shit that y'all just pulled. Like that's fucking ignorant. It's so terrible. Like seriously, like on some real shit. Like this is awful, man. Like I don't condone. I just don't even condone to like making fun of dead people. Like that's not cool, man. Like it's just not. Like y'all gonna sit here and make fun of this man. This man's not even alive to defend himself. Nothing. And then like you disrespect him by putting up a video that's not even fucking his. It's not even his song. It's not his song. That's YG. Like I'm sorry, baby. I'm talking like this for my granddaughter. Wow. Um it like seriously, I don't get it. I don't understand this. Hey baby. But like I don't understand it, man. Like this is it's scary to think about when people with that much power and that much of a platform can take that platform and take that power and just be so blatantly racist, so blatantly hateful towards a certain people, a certain individual, a group, a spectrum of people, and just run with it, and it's okay. It's okay at the end of the day. Um, um, I actually read this too. This was even Fox News has been under fire for a lot of racist stuff, and if you don't believe me, Google the report on the kid um, that went into that black church and shot that black church up last year. I think it was last year, a couple of years ago. Kid ran up to a church full of black people and just opened fire on all of them. Um, and if you go to Fox News, like if you go to Google and you Google Fox News's coverage on that story, they tried to spin that story. That's what I'm saying. So like they tried to make it look like they're so against black people and so much for white people. Such a racist network that this is a kid who ran in here and just gunned down innocent people who had nothing to do with anything. They were just going to church. And they sat up there and tried to say it was an attack on Christianity. They didn't say it was a racially motivated attack. They tried like I even watched the interviews with the people sitting around and they tried their hardest. Like you listen to the speech and everything. They tried their damnedest. They tried their damnedest to 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 say that to not include the fact that it was racially motivated. They say it says attack on faith, and they're literally saying it was a Christian based attack. They're like they try to they tap like they club dance whatever the new hottest dance is. They do that around this. Like seriously, they try not to try to paint this shooter once as a racist. I'm sorry, I'm stumbling because my daughter, my granddaughter. Say hi, baby. Hi, babies. Hi. Hi. Aww. That's my grandbaby, y'all. So yeah, like, but that's my thing though is I don't understand I don't understand what it's gonna take for racism to go. I don't know if it's gonna go away in the next 5 years. I don't know if it's gonna go away in the next 10 years. I don't know if it's gonna go in the next 30 years. The point is that it's there. Racism is there. Um, I remember when I had to sit down. I had to sit down on Facebook, and I went into a Facebook group. Like it was a fray. If this was a war, and Facebook was like an entire army. I was like that one lone dude jumping out into the fray, basically. Um, but it was when the H&M situation happened with the black kid wearing the H&M hoodie. I'm making a point to get back to my old story. So he was wearing about the black kid wearing the H&M hoodie that read "coolest monkey in the jungle," and a lot of people didn't find that offensive. It was, and these were the majority consensus on this was white. So I jumped in and I said, "Look, um, I've been called." I was like, "Look, I've been called a monkey by white people. Um, I've like a monkey. When you look at a black person and they're called a monkey by a white person, that's what racists consider us as. Even to this day, a lot of racists out there call us a monkey. They call us a monkey. That's a racial slur for black people. Um, because there's a lot of white people on there going, "Well, I call my kids monkey all the time. I don't see what the big deal is." And it's like your definition of monkey to your kids and their definition of monkey and a racist definition of monkey is two totally different things. It's not the same thing. It's not. It's all about context. Um, you could say one. You could say something that has two different meanings, but it means one thing versus the other. Um, so that's basically what I tried to explain to them. I'm like, racists actually use that as a weapon against black people to degrade them. When you call a black person a monkey, you're calling them lesser than a human. And they resemble they have stop it, get off, girl, put that down, don't put your mouth on that. Oh my goodness, stop, give me this. Sorry, y'all. I gotta, like I said, I gotta keep watching my grandbaby. She's just doing stuff. She's doing too much. So yeah, where was that? Yeah, so and I was like, white people, they call black people monkeys, to say that they're less than. Um, so I go off in this tangent to say this is they're basically trying to make you look at it like, oh, there's no racism. Um, these networks like Fox, things like that. Like, I just want y'all to look at it. Those who are saying that, if y'all saw that Nipsey Hustle video, y'all watch any anything racial that's on Fox News, and you're still saying to this day there's no racism in the world, then I'm gonna really need you to wake up. Like, this is reality. This is it. This is how it is. There's racist people out there. This story, prime example. They did this to paint this man as a thug, which he used to be in gangs and stuff like that, but he wasn't about that life anymore. He's about pulling other people, namely of color, to get out of that gang life. Try to do more with yourself, become more than what you have, than what you've become in your product as a product of your environment. That's essentially um, that's essentially what he wanted. Um, they didn't say this on here. Again, they try to paint him as this gangster. Oh, look, everybody! He made a song called "Fuck Donald Trump." He hates Donald Trump. Everybody, come on, we're Trump supporters. You're gonna let this? He died, but he talked trash about your president. Which I'm not a huge fan of Donald Trump, but we're not gonna get into that. Point I'm trying to say is that um, this is disgusting. This is despicable. Laura Ingram and your little minion sitting beside you in the little cheap $50 suit and tie. He needs to get fired too. Um, you're an awful person. Um, I know a few people in your network too who are pretty crappy people, but they didn't laugh at a dead man's funeral. But I'm pretty sure if they was on that pedestal, they probably would have did the same thing, and I would be writing about them too. But guess what? Guess what, Mrs. Ingram, Laura Ingram? This is about you. This is about you being uh, um, this is about you being a terrible human being. This is about you being an inconsiderate human being, very inconsiderate. I wanted to call you a bunch of names. I'm not going to go there. I don't disrespect women in that way. I just never understood, you just being such an evil person. That's awful. I, no, that was not cool at all. What you did. I'm just gonna be real with you. Like that was not cool. To make fun of a dead man, um, a dead black man, let it alone just a dead man who was just killed senselessly for no reason, and try to do much for his community. So, uh, that being said, go screw yourself. And I seriously hope something is really done about this. Because I feel like I feel like we're nothing's being done about anything anymore, and it's sad because I think the world at this point has gotten used to the racism and the disrespect. Um, it's like with the clothing lines thing. You know, yeah, yeah. Prada made the Jigaboo chain. Um, uh, Not even that long after that, like literally like a few weeks after that, Gucci came out with the blackface sweaters, um, and then they made the hoodies and then one of them made the hoodies with the noose around the neck. I can't remember who did that, and we're still okay with this. Like we're still buying the clothing brands at the end of the day. So what does it matter? If we're being upset, we're not boycotting it. I wish we could boycott it. That'd be nice, but it is what it is. We're such a materialistic world that at this point we just don't care. We can get disrespected all we want to. We'll be angry. We'll get angry, but I call it fake outrage. We're just gonna be outraged for 24 hours, and then we'll be right back to the Gucci store, the Prada store, the H&M store. Um, it is what it is. I just really hope we can look at this like and especially the Laura Ingram Fox situation. Like, I just really hope we look at this from a different perspective. I'm just telling y'all to be aware. Be aware. Stop acting like there's no racism out there. Kanye West is wrong. There's racism out there, and it's very alive. And it just happened to it just happened firsthand to a young man who was you know senselessly murdered by somebody who was jealous of him. So we gotta be aware, man. Like this is awful. Like this is a really serious situation. Like I don't um and I hate to make I don't never make videos about people's deaths usually because this is off topic a little bit. I just don't like making videos about people's deaths because I feel a certain type of way about gaining views off of somebody dying. I don't. That's why I've never talked about the Nipsey Hustle death. I never talked about the Triple X Tentacion, Mac Miller. I've never covered. I don't feel right covering people dying. I like it. Just it's like I'm trying to get views off of your death. Like that's not right to me, man. It doesn't sit right with me at all. I just don't do it. Um, I just felt like this certain particular situation bothered me because I was just getting angry as I was watching the video. Like I was getting really like angry. I was really getting mad. Like this is terrible, man. Like, and they think this is funny. Like this is like they're watching like Cat Williams like stand up or something like that. They're just cracking up at it. Like this Dave Chappelle show or something like that. The next lost episode. And I'm just watching, I'm like, man, what the hell is going on here? Like, is this a news station? There's like no bit of professionalism here at all. This is terrible. Like, just awful, man. Like, I wanted to I wanted to throw my phone across the room. I was so mad at it. It was terrible. But yeah, sorry, I ran it for about half an hour. I know I was gonna be ranting. I knew I was gonna be ranting and raving. I knew this was gonna turn into a rant video. So yeah, next time y'all see me, man, again, I'll definitely be posting more. I don't know if I'm posting anytime soon. It probably be a couple weeks or something like that, because I got finals coming up, and then I got final projects. I'm actually supposed to be doing a final project now, so I'm gonna get to working on that after I close out this video. I just felt like I had to say something about this situation because it was on my mind. It was weighing on me heavy, and I just had a lot to say, as you can tell. So Uh, yeah, like I said, you'll see more of me on YouTube. Hopefully, my hair I'll be more well groomed. I look like I've been in the wild for like the past like 2 years, but yeah, I mean, I think it's only been a month it's been a month or so since I had a haircut, so I need to I need to hop on that. But yeah, I appreciate you guys, man. Just comment, like, and subscribe. Like I said, I will be putting up more videos here in the future. I want to do more stuff. So I appreciate you guys taking time to listen to me rant like an old man. So, see you later.